Good evening, folks, and welcome back to PobalCraft. And this is episode 2. Let's get into this. Now, first of all, I know the main question that's coming to your head right now. Where on earth am I? And that's a very good question. I will answer it to you now. This is Spawn. And I am proud to say I have made this as well. This is another very big project I have completed. Well, this is just the foundation of Spawn. There's going to be shops here, you know. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Jeff Vader is setting up a shop here as well, which is quite exciting. I'll set up one or two maybe. And right here, thanks to my old iron farm that we built in episode 1, I've made some starter kits for everyone. Namely 2. But this is a pretty cool spawn, if I do so say myself. Then I'm saying M a lot, goodness. There we are again. No. Oh goodness. You know what? Let's start over again, shall we? This is a big circle that I generated on a pixelated circle website. Yay! Brilliant! And then down here we have a lovely, absolutely stunning bridge, absolutely stunning, going right down to here. And if I could get my frames per second, there we go, or at least there I go. I checked on the episode 1, and the frames per second it's just absolutely awful. It is absolutely dreadful. Hopefully when Optifine is out for 1.19, I said this in the last episode, my videos will get less choppy and more, well, just easier to watch. I also tried to download the replay mods, which is a mod that allows you to get cool replays of building and stuff. I don't know, so if I were to have built this and enabled replay mod, you would have been able to see me from up above build this. However, my computer just cannot run replay mod. It crashes my game. So that's out of the picture until I get a new computer, which hopefully, I'm checking my wallet now, will be soon enough, right? Soon enough, guys. So let's get excited, yeah? And maybe I could buy a mic so you won't hear the squeaking of my chair. You know, I wish. Let's be grateful for what we have. Now, another thing I have done is I've gone through to the nether and I have made some nether tunnels. Now, very basic nether tunnels, but I've made some nether tunnels coming from spawn to even inverted Carcal's base to my base and Cookie's base and Kermaid's base and Gulping Guru's base, you know. And I've just realized something. You're probably wondering, why aren't you wearing your absolutely stunning diamond armor? I'll show you why. Thanks was actually just coming here to rob Cookies. Oh dear. Alright, turning over to this section of my house, I have this new room. And I know what you're wondering. What's in the room? What's in the room? It's a ladder. Ooh, what's in here? If you have watched my SMP series, you will recognize this room as my subscriber cellar. I have remade it here as when I was on the SMP, I surpassed 25 subscribers, and there's the date and there's the episode. Now, only just recently I have passed 50 subscribers, which was about 4 days ago at the time of recording, which is great, isn't it? And then there's the episode that this will be featured in. So yeah, thanks everyone for 50 subs. It's a big privilege. As I was saying, it's an absolute privilege to have 50 people that have dedicated themselves to watch my channel, or at least to follow it, which I thank those 50 people, or now 52 at time recording again, but thanks all. And also, hopefully now I've done something that my recording quality should be a bit better, but I'll have to check on that in editing. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do actually for this episode. So up here, of course, we have our village we are looking at, and I'm going to be taking a screenshot of this. Unfortunately it's raining, and I'm going to be laying out what I want for this village. Maybe I should go up there and try to get an aerial view. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? But I'm going to completely reconstruct this village into my liking and what I would like a vanilla village to look like. Now, I'm not saying that we'll get this in the game, but just what I'd want. So I'm going to be starting that now. Alright folks, I'm in the menu here, but this is the village. It's not completely done, but you have to tell me how this is, because I personally think I've done an incredible job. Not to be narcissistic or anything, I haven't built 100% of the buildings, but it's going to be something we're going to work on throughout the series. This right here is the mill. It kind of looks like it's made of cardboard, doesn't it? But this building here I think is pretty cool. This is my barn, and you may be thinking, why do I have a trident? And I will come to that later, right? But in here we have Technopig, we have Brenda, and we have a carrot on a stick for Technopig. And oh goodness, he's Houdini, he is. I should rename him, but I'm not going to rename him. This right here is Eddie Murphy. You know, Eddie Murphy, yeah. Donkey! Sorry. But here we have our library, or yeah, our library of the village. Now I'll come to that later. Oh goodness gracious me. Right, in here we have a nice enchanting setup, and upstairs you may be hearing some villager noises, and I will show you what that's about. This is my hello little fella. This is my villager trading center, you know. Got all the villager trades. But this is great, isn't it? I actually have, is it this guy? Silk Touch, which is incredible. I'm going to be making a shop for that by far, definitely. But this is my favorite so far because of its functionality. Now in here we have ourselves a basement. And in the basement there's a baby making chamber to repopulate the village. That's where I'm getting all the villagers from. And that comes out the other end with a lovely rail. Now I've only got half of the village done, but here's the first building I built, which is the farmer's house. Here's the farmer here. You're right, Bob. Yeah, you're the farmer. In here we have his little house, and we've got his potatoes, because who doesn't like potatoes? Moving on further in the village. Goodness, frame rates are a bit choppy now. Hopefully that should slow down. Other than this part of the video, it's usually good. You see, I recorded this part here that I'm recording now. I recorded it after, or whilst I was editing, because the initial clip had been cut out for some reason. So to continue what I was saying, here's the rest of the potato field there, or another view on it. This is the blacksmith, which I don't have much detail in it. Here is a wheat field, a carrot field. Now all these crop fields, these were the former, where they are now was where the former villager crops were, but obviously they don't look as pretty. Here we have a very special building that I have a purpose for, but I'll be getting into that next episode. Next episode will be a very big one, and I know that because I'm from the future, haven't I? This is incredible though. I really like this building. I'm Again with the narcissism. Again with the narcissism. But listen, this has been my village, and now I'm going to go over to spawn so I can make myself a very nice shop. Over by spawn, we have made a thing. It's a very nice thing, if I do say so. I say so myself. This is a bridge. There's spawn just there, the portal I showed you. You can just see the top of it just there. That we built at the start of the episode, or at least that you saw at the start of the episode. Now I've built this bridge over to this area where there's flat enough ground, and I've built myself a little shop. Now it's not that little, it's quite big, but it's absolutely incredible and I love it. And I think we may make some diamonds off this, because the diamonds is something we don't really have, but we do have a good few materials, or at least had, for the village project. But the village project has given us some very nice materials. So here we have, I'm going to be selling my wool from my wool farm, as we saw last episode. 1 diamond for any stack of wool. I haven't stocked this up yet, but I will be doing that. Now up here we have any book for 1 diamond. Now I do have a Silk Touch villager, which would be very cool, and I think I'll get a bit of money off that. However, enchants do exist. 1 diamond per 32, which is an exclusive deal for the iron blocks. 1 diamond for 16 of these lanterns. I think I may reduce that price. 1 diamond for 1 stack of glass. 1 diamond for 32 books, which I do actually have books on me. Here we are, 1 diamond for 2 stacks of gravel. 1 diamond for 1 stack of quartz, and 1 diamond for 16 name tags. Now that's from the villager, but the quartz and the gravel, I've made myself a piglin barshring farm, right? And they give me easy access to those materials. However, quartz is something I'm really gonna have to AFK for to get any. Now tridents coming soon. That will be in the next episode. I'm gonna make a drain farm, and we are gonna be selling very nice tridents, because I do have good enchants for tridents if we do sell them. But this has been one amazing episode, and I really do hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you in episode 3, where we will make a drain farm in the middle of the ocean. And we may, I'm not spoiling anything, but we may even build our own yacht. So, I wasn't meant to say that, was I? But listen, thanks everyone for watching. I have spent hours on this video, so I really would like if you subscribed, and if you've watched this long, go leave us down a comment, please, because I'd really appreciate it. You know, we do have 52 at the moment subscribers, so I mean, come on now guys, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.